Hello friends, this is Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here for Thrifty Thursday, which is an open collab hosted by me, and anyone can participate. And I have some of the participants that I know of listed below, and just use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday, post a video, Instagram, whatever you want, and you know, you can, whoever's watching can go and find your video. And it's just fun to see what people are finding for their junk journals and their crafting. So I'm going to show you this pile real quick. And this is a pile that I listed before I went on my little trip to Florida. So there are, let me put this on the top. But there's some books here that I was finishing up listing. So there's just some Reader's Digest. And I'll have, all the dates are in my my Etsy, so you can, you know, any information you want is probably in my listing, the dates and the sizes, things like that, as far as the overall inches or measurement. So I had found a couple more Reader's Digest magazines that I hadn't listed, so I've got about, I think, 5 listings now of Reader's Digest magazines. So if you're looking for a certain date, just make sure you look through my Etsy and find all of the Reader's Digest magazine listings. So a couple more of those. I had decided that I had too many Curious George books, so I've listed some of those. There's one, this is in one listing, this hardback book. And so this is in one, Curious George Gets a Medal, and it's, you know, this one's pretty new. I mean, not new, but new looking. I don't know what the copyright is right off, but it's in my listing. But that's a cute one if you like Curious George for a collection or for a journal. And then there's all of these paperbacks right here are in another listing. I've got Merry Christmas Curious George. This one is Curious George Visits a Toy Store. He visits the library and he goes to a costume party, and they're all about in this same shape right here. Nothing, really don't see anything wrong with them. These 3 are all, you know, I hardly see any wear on them. This one's got a little bit of wear on the cover right here. It's got a crease, but other than that, no marks or anything on the pages. So those 4 are in a listing. And then I've got this nature book in there. Nature Was First. I like the little science-y books like this that come from schools and things like that. I think they're really neat. And a lot of times they have, look at these pictures, really nice vintage pictures in them also. So this is great for learning and education, or for junk journals, or whatever you want to use it for. But isn't that pretty? Look at the butterflies here. Aren't they pretty colors? So that one is in there. A Reader's Digest. You can see the colors there, kind of burgundy and olive green. And it's one of the smaller spine ones, like the 1-inch spine. And this one looks like no one ever read it or even, you know, picked it up or anything. What was that? Thought I just saw a note in here. Let me see. Maybe that was part of the book. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's part of the book. Okay. This is part of the book. Somebody, it's like handwriting and a little picture that someone drew, but it's part of the book. So that is neat. And then Black Beauty, a nice copy of that. A nice vintage copy. These are all in decent shape. The spines are intact. These pages are pretty browned. So that one. Curious Cow. I like this cover here. I think it's a really nice vintage copy, and just like the charm of the wear that's on here. It's in nice shape for its age, I'm sure. The spine seems to be intact. It's from a school library, but here's the spine. As you can see, it's still together. So here's the library pocket, and nice vintagey little pictures there. There's some writing right here. I think that's the only writing I saw in here. The pages are a little, I don't know what you might want to call them, worn and maybe a little grungy in, like you can see on the edges here, a little grungy from the library, I guess. And then there's this page has a little cutout right here. Somebody took some scissors to it, looks like. So that one is in there. And then this is the this is a Huckleberry Finn book. So I think this is the only one that's newer, but it's a nice book. Let's see, it looks pretty new. It's not brand new, but I have the date in my listing. So then I have for you. Okay, so I have, when I went to Florida, I went to a couple thrift stores. Oh, this is from the estate sale. I didn't show you these yet. These are what I have left that I hadn't listed from the estate sale I went to a couple weeks ago. And they're just nice old pillowcases. They have this yellow border, you know, where you put the pillowcase in. They have this nice yellow border, and they have these pretty, both have these pretty embroidered flowers. Right, like that. See how they're like, I love the colors for one thing. They're very pretty. Yellow, orange, and this pretty kind of aqua color, like a light aqua or teal color there. Very pretty. So those are in my shop. Okay, now off to the things I got in Florida. I went just to a couple thrift stores and flea markets there one day. So I got a couple bags of goodies here from, these were from, all three of these things were from a thrift store, I believe. So these are not, this I'll probably put in my shop and share some of this. This is like fabric ribbon, and it's, you can see it's toy soldiers for Christmas. So I thought that was really cute. I don't have any Christmassy, you know, this older fabric ribbon. I don't have any for Christmas, so I thought that would be neat to use. And there's a bunch on here, as you can see right there. There's a bunch on there, so I'm going to share some of that. I haven't listed it yet. You know, I just got back from Florida and have been recovering from laryngitis and my trip and everything. But this little bag had some, this thrift store had these little bags of goodies, and they're kind of Christmassy, or they are Christmassy. And they had several, and I just got two. I don't know what that's from. But they're a little, this is like a little to from, and it's cute. It's a little 3D, like, it's not a sticker, it's just a little tag. So it's a little mason jar, and then there's some of these. These are also little to from. See, it says you write to, who it's to and from on the back. But it's really super cute, like a little layered, several layers here. 1, 2, and then these two on the top of those two. So this one has the poinsettia, and this one has Christmas bells with a star. So cute. I thought they were really pretty. Here's, let's see, that's the poinsettia again. Here is a little Peanut Snoopy one. Isn't that cute? Let's see, it's a little, is it open? No, it's just 3D, kind of stacked there, but super cute. The little ribbon there. Here's another mason jar like I just showed you. Let's see. Yeah, that's a mason jar. This is another one with the bells. Here's a Santa with his hat flipped down. Cute. And then these I thought were cute. The little toy soldiers. There's 3 of those. These are, I guess these were supposed to be stickers. There's some glue on the back. I don't know if they were, maybe they were removed from something. See, it's got some glue here. So maybe removed from a card or something. But those are super cute. I can use those in my journals, right? To decorate. I think the reason I picked it up, besides the Snoopy one, this little package here. I like that Snoopy the best, the mason jar, and this little snowman right here. A little like felt snowman ornament. Isn't he cute? So I got that bag for that. Those 3 things. That's what I wanted most in that one. I don't know what this goes to. A little puff ball there. And then this is the other bag of goodies that I got from that thrift store. This was a pretty good sized thrift store. And remember, it took me quite a while. My husband ran an errand while I was in there, and he came back and said, wow, what was in there? You were in there for a long time. And I was like, oh, no, there's a lot of stuff in there. So I got this one. The things I like the best in this little bag were these corrugated little Christmas trees. Aren't they cute? They're just plain, but I thought they were, I just like corrugated. You know how we like certain things. And so these are corrugated, and they have little jute twine string. They're just green, So I thought they were cute. That was my favorite thing in that bag. Besides this, the Mickey Mouse is here. And there's 3 of these little Mickey Mouses. And they're little, like, ornaments, I guess. And they have Mickey Mouse, and he's holding this, like, it's either a balloon or a wreath here, like in the shape of a Mickey Mouse head, you know. And then he's got a candy cane. And I just thought he was really cute. 3 of those were in there. And the other thing that I like most in here was these are little gift tags, you know, they open up and you can write inside. I like to use these in my journals for little journal spots. So you can see some were used here in the middle, but there's a few in there. So those were in that bag. I think I took something. Did I take something out of here? I'm not sure. But these little ornaments were in there. They are like little, you know, just to have a little string here that you're supposed to hang them from something, I guess. A gift or maybe even a tree. But just little ornaments. There's 3 of those. This one's coming apart, but I can glue it back together if I want to. So 3 of those little cute little pretty ornaments. And then the last thing, there's 2 envelopes here. They look like this. There's the front and there's the flap side. And what goes in there is these right here. These are like little gift tag or gift card, gift giving packages. There's a little cute little tag on here. You can see the bow. And I believe the way it works is, let me see if I can get this one to work. You pull, this one's not working. I'll show you the other one. This one was working. You pull, let's see if I can get this one to work. It just worked a few minutes ago when I was looking at it. You pull on one side and the other side comes out. I guess you gotta pull on the right thing. Oh, I can't get it to work now. It was working so perfectly. Let me try this one again. Anyway, there's a note card in here that you write your note on, and then the other card is where you put your gift card. Oh, there it goes. See, so you pull on it, and it's supposed to, one comes out one side and one comes out the other side. So here's the note. Here are some slots where you put in your gift card. So I thought those were cute, and I could use those in journals if they're not too bulky. We'll see. But that's not why I got it. I got this little bag because of the other things I already showed you. Those were just in there. So those 2, the little fabric ribbon I already showed you. This little tin of Christmas coasters, or paper coasters. They all have these little Christmas goose on there. They're all the same, but there's quite a few in there, as you can see. So those. And I like when they come in a tin. I just keep them in there, and it keeps them all together. And then here's a little, like a strawberry tea towel. This is a really pretty one, if you like strawberries. Isn't that pretty? Very nice and very strawberry-y. So, yeah, a little tea towel there. So that was fun. That was at that same, yeah, I got that at that same thrift store. And then, let's see, what else? I got these at the flea market. I went to 2 flea markets. One I didn't get anything at. The one I usually go to when I go down to Florida, I didn't get anything at. And this one was just a little one we saw on the side of the road. And it looked interesting. And actually, me and my husband make a U-turn and turn around and go to it really quick because we were on the way to the other one. And I was like, oh, look, there's a little flea market. And we turned around and went to this one, and I ended up getting a couple of things there. There's some receipts in there. But I got these little, for the journals I'm working on, I got these little bells. There was a lady there that had a bunch of handcrafted things, and I spotted these little bells she had there hanging on a little Christmas tree. And I found this one with a candy cane. She painted these. So she has a little ribbon here on it to hang it from. And I guess she painted the whole bell a color, maybe. I'm trying to really tell, but I think it's painted. The whole bell is painted. And then this one she painted a little candy cane on. And this one she painted a little snowman on, on the red. So I thought those were cute. I got a couple of those. And, let's see, just one second. just about done. I had to take a drink of my coffee there. But these right here are, this one guy at the flea market, that little flea market that we turned around for, had these coffee bags. They're old coffee bags, and he told me what they were. I mean, I knew they were coffee bags, but see, there's two different designs here. There's this one, and these were never used. You know, they're like new, never used. And there's two different designs. This one with the red and gold. So there's a few of those. I bought all the ones that he had. I didn't at first because I was still looking around when I found him, and I bought a few from him. And I said, well, let me see if I have any money left. By the time I covered this whole flea market, and it wasn't that big, but I just didn't want to, you know, use up all my cash right away at the beginning there. And he was kind of at the beginning. So there's two different designs I want to show you here. Let's see. So yeah, here they are. So he said they're from, he believes they're from the 60s, and they're old coffee bags that, and he said he could tell they're from the 60s because they don't have a zip code on here. And they didn't used to use zip codes back in the 60s, I guess, is what he said. And you can tell they've been around for a long time. And he said they were from, and you've seen today, they even have bags where you can get your own coffee beans. But these were from the 60s where you could get your own coffee beans in a grocery store. And use these bags. And you know, would put this under the machine and fill it with your coffee beans and then seal it up with this little wired piece here. So yeah, there's just two different kinds here, two different patterns. So it's this one and then this one with the red. I thought that was really unique and different, so I got some of those. Yeah, I told him if I used them in my journal, I would probably cut the wire part off. Because I told him, well, I don't know if I told him about the journals, but I told him I would use them in my crafting and things, and I'd probably cut this little wired part off and just use the bag. And so, yeah, he gave me a good deal on those. So that was it. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed my goodies from Florida. Not too much, but a little bit, as you can see. Got good deals on everything, really. And then my stuff that I listed before I left for Florida. So, thanks for putting up with my voice. And thank you for watching today. And just check out the other participants. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Happy crafting and happy thrifting.